Welcome back. We're talking about solar-powered cooking on the show today. We have two members of the BC Sustainable Energy Association joining us. This is taking place in Kamloops, and if you want to take part, we're going to let you know how to do that. Joining us today, we have Carly Marshall, who is one of the cooking team members, and of course, Dr. Michael Maida, returning to the show, President and CEO of the Sweet Spot Solar Company. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Susan.
What are we looking at here? How does solar-powered cooking work?
You know, we're looking at a technology that actually has been around for a long time, but people in North America haven't really seen it in action. It's used all over India, China, Africa. We have various devices to show you today how you can cook with the sun.
Okay, well, what is this big box in front of us? I'm sure Marcel can get a bit of a close-up for us, and we can talk a little bit about it.
Well, maybe Carly, you can go ahead. You made this one.
I've just learned a lot in the last couple of weeks about solar cooking. So this is my first attempt at a solar oven. It's made with 2 cardboard boxes insulated with newspaper, and I found a picture frame to use for the glass cover.
Okay.
I lined this with black paper to keep the heat in.
Okay. And so inside, we'll see that there is a pot in here.
Yeah, and you can cook rice or anything in a pot. For our solar cooking day, we are going to do pizza.
You're going to do pizza.
Very visual, because then you can see through the
So you're relying on the sun's rays to heat this up. All of it is attracting the sun's rays with this, the black inside. And you can cook rice?
Yes, you can cook rice, you can cook a loaf of bread, and we'll find out how the pizza fares in 2 weeks.
Yes, exactly. Tell me this, Dr. Maida, how long would it take for this how much energy does it need from the sun to make this happen?
We have to have a pretty good sunny day for the solar oven to work. It'll get probably this one. This is cardboard, so it's not the best material to work with. I'm guessing it'll probably get between 250 and 300 Fahrenheit on a very sunny day.
Is that right?
Yeah, so you can boil water in these as well.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the apparatus next to you.
Well, this one here is called a Fornell lens cooker. A Fornell lens cooker basically uses something like a magnifying glass. Fornell lenses are pretty common. You've probably seen them in overhead projectors for in schools.
Right.
You've probably even seen them, and here's a really big one here, as part of old back projection TVs. So what these can do is they actually focus the light to an extremely narrow point, and you're able to burn cinder blocks with something this size. You can melt copper. This one here, luckily it's smaller, and that's the one we're going to be making for our workshop event. You should be able to cook eggs or pretty much anything you want with that one.
So during the workshop, people will be making these?
Yes, so during our workshop, it's a 2-part event. In the morning on campus at TRU, people will have a chance to make either one of these, and they'll be able to keep them as well. So it's a $20 fee, and after we've made them, we're going to be heading down to Riverside Park on Earth Day, which is April 22nd. And pizza has been donated by Papa Murphy's here, the Sahali store, for that day. And we'll cook pizza, as mentioned, for people to try.
And how long will it take for the pizza to cook, do you think?
We don't fully know.
It depends on the sun.
It depends on the sun. I've used commercial versions of this technology. We will bring commercial versions as well to show them how they work. I imagine it'll probably take 45 minutes to an hour to cook a pizza.
Which isn't too bad. Kids should be doing this in high school, don't you think?
I think they should. And there's also a huge role to be played in the developing world. And I know, Carly, you've been really interested in that.
Yeah, I've learned a lot just reading what I can about this in the last week or two. And for me, it was interesting because it was sort of an experiment to see how it worked. But then I learned more about the social impacts of this in other countries. Just between India and China, there's over 500,000 of these being used.
Right, where the sun is strong probably more months of the year than here, and it's something you can absolutely harness.
And the interesting thing was in some of these countries where women are packing, they're wandering, foraging with children, unsafe areas, they're being abducted, assaulted, just foraging for wood to cook food. So by using something like this, they can have more time.
Right.
Being in safer places.
Absolutely.
And as well, the deforestation aspect. Don't need wood to cook in this. They can purify their water. 2 hours, it's boiling.
Very cool, you guys.
It's very interesting.
We are out of time, but I want to let people know how they can sign up for this. Like you said, it's a 2-part day. It starts at TRU. You build your oven of choice, your cooking device of choice, and then down to Riverside Park for the afternoon to make the pizzas. This is all happening on Earth Day. How can people sign up?
Well, people can go to our website and they can sign up. There's an online form, and you're able to pay with your credit card or through PayPal on that form. We do require pre-registration. That way we know how much material to have. And then the day starts, and look forward for the sun and the fun.
Absolutely. You guys, thank you for being here. I think this is a great idea. I think lots of people should be trying this out.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Great to have you. SweetSpotSolar.com. There has been a link added to that website. You can absolutely click on that, go in, register. This is happening April 22nd. Great thing to teach the kids. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.